Welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Leo for December 21st through January the 4th. So I'm going to be covering the past, the present, and the future going into January 2016. I hope you guys all had wonderful holidays and are preparing for the new year. Just something to keep in mind, Mercury will be in retrograde from January the 5th through the 25th. So if you actually check Susan Miller's astrologyzone.com, there's some more information there as to, you know, how that's going to affect your sign. Mercury starts in retrograde in Aquarius and it will end in the sign of Capricorn. So usually there are delays in communication, and this can cause travel delays, technological malfunctions, mechanical malfunctions, delays, things put on hold, missed communications. That's the sort of thing you can expect when Mercury is in retrograde, and it's almost inevitable that those things will happen to 90% of the population unless you're just not aware of it, and you go about your business every day and you're used to that sort of thing. I think it'll probably be obvious to you when it's affecting you this month or next month in January. So just something to keep in mind. Again, if you want more information about Mercury in retrograde, go to Susan Miller's Astrology Zone and check out her topic there. I might post a link under the video. So anyway, let's get on with the reading. This is a general reading for Leo, for my Leo suns, Leo moons, and Leo risings. I feel like you guys have been having a good month so far, love-wise and so forth. But I just want you to keep in mind that energies are shifting right now. It's kind of like we're in another zone as we go into January. And with Mercury going into retrograde, I just think that a lot of the new beginnings that we're hoping for in the new year are probably going to be delayed until February. At least you won't see the effects of the new beginnings, the newness until February. So I just want people to be prepared for that, and also the energy has been shifting, at least for me, since last week. I started to notice some things happening a little bit differently. My own energy shifted a little bit. So you know, just something to keep in mind. We are going into a new season, or going into a different month here, and so things are in a state of flux, I feel like, for a lot of people. And you know, I know things have been going probably pretty well for you, Leo, but you know, I can't guarantee. I don't know what the cards have in store for us. So I am a Leo myself, so I am curious to see what the cards have to say for the next couple of weeks. Again, Spirit, if you're with me, please show me the messages and energies concerning Leo from December 21st through January the 4th, 2016. From last week, this week, and next week. This is what I'm going to be looking at here. Last week's energy, this week's energy, and then the week after, or next week's energy. So going into the future. This is for my Leo suns, my Leo moons, and my Leo risings. Spirit, if you're with me, please show me the energies and messages concerning Leo going into this new year. Please show me the past, present, and future for Leo. Leo sun, Leo moon, and Leo rising. Okay. Let's see what the cards have for you. Okay, we have the Three of Wands reversed, the Ace of Wands reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and the Moon. And in the present we have the Magician reversed. I'm just going to move these up a little bit. The Devil the Four of Cups reversed, and the Three of Pentacles. Going into the future, I'm going to continue to move these up. We do have the Tower, the Knight of Pentacles with the Page of Swords, and I'm just going to say the Eight of Cups here. Justice reversed, the Queen of Swords reversed with the Ace of Swords reversed. And your outcome card is the Seven of Cups. Alright, let's take a look at your cards, Leo. So, this row does represent the recent past for you. And we start off with the Three of Wands reversed. So, this card does tell me that you maybe had some plans fall through in the recent past concerning a relationship. It seems also that you were not looking for anything very long term. You may have had your eyes set on something that was more, you know, not lacking vision, lacking a long-term vision. So when I see this, I see either like there was some plans that fell through for you recently, or it is directly pointing to this Ace of Wands reverse. So it seems like there was something, aces do talk about passion. I usually say this is like a new flame or a new love interest. And when it's reversed, this does tell me that there was a blocked, some blocked passion there. I feel like some plans fell through, or there was a long-term relationship that ended for you recently, Leo. And the reason for that was because there was just, I'm getting burnt out, fatigue, or just not, a lack of passion, you know. It's further reinforced with this card, the Eight of Pentacles, which tells me that you weren't committing, or you weren't putting the work into this relationship, or you were just you were out of work for some reason. So I feel that, yeah, just to reiterate that, you know, something happened with, maybe you were, a couple things, a long-term relationship ended, or there were some plans that fell through. I see blocked passion, or the passion went out of a long-term relationship. And it seems like you just were not putting the work into it anymore. And here we have the first major arcana, which is the Moon. It seems as though there's confusion. You were confused about something, and a lot of your path seemed a bit unclear to you. It seemed like maybe you were afraid or not sure where things were going. This also talks about romance as well, so there could be romance involved in this situation, but more often than not, I see the Moon as doubt and confusion and shedding light on our fears. And the Moon does talk about feminine cycles as well, so just something to keep in mind. Seeing things by the light of the Moon. There's a lot of illusion. There might have been illusion here going on in your life, or I just see like things just kind of crazy for you. Like things just not adding up or making sense. I just get a lot of, I'm just getting that there was confusion for you in the recent past and you were feeling not sure where things were going. And I have a feeling it has to do with this. I'm like, no people are showing up here. It's not necessarily regarding a relationship, but these are energies here. You know, so it's just something to keep in mind. So going into the present, we have the Magician reversed. So when the Magician reverses, you know, when it's upright, it talks about having all the tools you need to create. And there's a considerable amount of power that comes along with this card. It is a major arcana. But when it's reversed, it tells me that there is trickery or seduction or an abuse of that power. So maybe you're not using your power in the present for the right reasons or putting it to the right, towards the right thing. This can also mean that you seduced someone, or you were, because it's right next to the devil. So I feel like there was something that happened, or something's happening where someone doesn't fully understand their power and they're not using it correctly, or towards the right purposes. Next to the devil card, this does tell me that there's temptation or something you're doing that feels good, and maybe some kind of addiction, like a sex addiction, or it could be lust or some kind of temptation surrounding you at this time. And I just get the sense that with the Magician reversed next to the devil, it's someone is up to no good here. And we have the Four of Cups reversed, which tells me that you are looking for some kind of sign and feeling restless. You but are breaking through that. I feel like it's going to be coming to an end soon. Upright, it's that card where there's a cup being offered, but the guy or the man in the card is not interested. There's sort of a listlessness about it. He's just dissatisfied with what's being offered to him. When it's reversed, I feel like you're looking for a sign and you're just getting really restless. Maybe there hasn't been any offers, or maybe you just have this temptation here, but you're not acting on it, or the other person is not, interested. Because I'm getting with the Three of Pentacles that it looks like at the end of this week that you will be working on a relationship. So this does talk about building on the foundations of something, and there are 3 people involved. So I see that you will have support, but it looks like up until this point it's been a bit rocky for you, and you've been kind of in the dark, feeling confused. Because I see with the Magician reversed, it was like someone was seduced by someone. There was temptation, or they succumbed to some sort of temptation, and then it seems like they're growing restless. And this card does talk about gaining support or working on the foundations of a relationship. So it does look like you will be involved in a relationship at some point this week, or building or working on the foundations of something. But again, I'd just like to point out that you went from an 8 of Pentacles to a 3 of Pentacles. So, whereas this implies not committing to something, this is a form of commitment, but it's a 3. So we're talking about an apprentice level. So the very, we're working on the spiritual pillars of our relationship. We're working on the foundation. We're trying to get, or people are working together here. So I see some kind of support coming in for you, Leo. And going into next week or the future, we have the Tower. So I just see that there's going to be some major transformation happening. It could just be an epiphany or some realization. It looks like there's an event that happens, and a tower incident is, you know, it can be very strong. It can be very strong energy. Whatever it is that's coming is, I feel like it's really going to change the way you see things and possibly the way that you're behaving. Because this does mean that there is some kind of upsetting incident, or you just maybe you've been bottling up your emotions for too long. I get the sense that I'm getting more the sense that there's a realization that things are changing for you. And we do have a person coming into the picture here. This is a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn male. And it could be a female energy. This is someone who's very stable, steady, strong, sturdy, slow-moving person who very hardworking. And I don't feel that this is your energy, Leo, but it could be, even though, Leo, you are a fire sign. This is an earth sign energy for sure. And this person is facing the Tower, but the card that I have with this person is the 8 of Cups. So I see this person walking away from a situation that was not satisfying to them emotionally. It seems like they're on a bit of a spiritual journey themselves, and they're searching for, it seems like this cup is missing, but there are 7 cups here, so they're searching for this missing cup. It seems like there's something that they're searching for that they weren't getting, maybe out of a relationship with you, or I just see this person walking away, and it's not easy because they have to leave all of these cups behind in order to find this one cup. So it's a bit of a sacrifice, you know, and they're doing it by the light of the moon. It's going to be a little bit scary for them. So, but if, yeah. The next card that I have is Justice Reversed. So it looks as though there's some injustice that happens for you, Leo. It could just be bad karma, or just something that you feel like you don't deserve. Doesn't seem fair. You know, this could be some kind of contract or agreement that's broken, but I do see 2 people here. And the Queen of Swords is in reverse, so she's someone who's an air sign or has air sign energy. Could have, again, if this person is an earth sign, they could have earth sign energy. This is an air sign, but this could be, if this is you, you could have air sign in your chart as well. I see this person looking at this injustice, and this person walking away towards the Tower here. So it seems as though there's some major transformation happening next week. And with the Queen of Swords reversed, I am getting that this is my card, that this is my breakup card, or this is my this is the card I get for someone that is possibly separating herself from you. With the Ace of Swords reverse, it tell me that this person is very confused and is not seeing the truth, is not looking at the truth accurately, or is not representing a truthful her truth. If she was upright, but you know what? Well, if she's upright, this does tell me that she's standing in her truth. But I feel that this person, I'm getting more the sense that she's looking at this injustice and she's very, very confused, because whatever the situation is, it is not just. And it could be the end of a marriage or a relationship, because Justice Reversed does talk about breaking a law or breaking an agreement. However, I do see someone walking away, and I do see this person using her sword to separate herself from this person, possibly, but is confused. And it doesn't, her sword is facing, the swords are facing opposite ways. If they were both facing the same direction, it seems like her behavior is contradictory, or how she's feeling might be, or how she's acting is contradictory to her, what she's doing. So your outcome card is the Seven of Cups. So this tells me that you are, Leo, I feel that you are living in some kind of illusion here, where you feel like it's almost like a dreamland, and there's fantasies and illusion, and you may feel like you have a lot of options here going forward, but it's questionable if these are real, if what you're looking at is actually real, or is it an illusion. So I see a lot of illusion going on for you. And with the three, let's see, you have 4 major arcana here, 4, 5, the Moon upright, the Magician reversed, the Devil, the Tower, and then Justice reversed. So it seems as though there is some karma that is coming back to you at the end of this month, Leo, and I think that there's going to be some changes in your life, some major changes. I don't think you're going to feel that it's fair. I do see someone walking away from you, and possibly an air sign person who's very confused as well. I see an earth sign and an air sign. And it just seems like you are lost in some sort of fantasy here, or daydreaming about a lot of different options, or feel like you have a lot of different options to choose from. So kind of a mysterious reading. Definitely this is what I'm talking about in terms of like things shifting right now, and going into January, you know, all is not as it seems. You know, maybe you felt like, maybe you feel like you have other options, or you have a lot of other options, but it does seem like there's some karma that's coming back to haunt you at the end of the month here, and you may have to deal with some unpleasant situation. I do see someone walking away, and I do see another person who is seems to be disconnecting from an injustice or separating themselves from some kind of injustice because they are confused. So where does that leave you? You know, it's sort of some kind of illusion or some kind of fantasy land. Let's see what the overall spiritual message is for Leo. What is the overall spiritual message for Leo? Okay, so the card that I pulled for you is Conchomancy, Seashell Divination, Wisdom of Shells, and that came up reversed. And that is number 32. Please know that although it is simple to purchase many sea animal and shell parts online or even at markets, to do so is to increase the trade in such goods. If a shell has been mistreated in this way, its occupant killed and discarded, we can help to heal the shell and to send our love. When you choose ethically sourced shells or products of any kind, you increase the flow of love and good fortune in your life. Too many creatures are sacrificed for humans. When collecting, always be sure that there is no sea creature still alive in a shell. They are very adept at hiding. Never take too much, only take a little. Remember the witch's rede, fairly take and fairly give. So always return something to the sea in return for what you have been given. It may be time to explore eco-conscious beauty treatments and ways to truly and deeply honor nature, not only in word, but in deed too. Okay, so I am going to pull another card. That is a very important message, but I don't feel that it is resonating with this reading. I mean, I don't know. I don't see it resonating with this reading for me personally. So I'm going to call on Spirit again. Spirit, can you show us a message for this reading that will resonate with this reading regarding Leo, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising? Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. Let's pull another card because I do think that that message is important, but I don't feel like it's necessarily applicable to what I'm seeing going on here. So, I mean, Spirit, please show me the message that will guide us in our highest energy and for our highest good. Please show us the message that will guide Leo, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. Maybe I just needed to ask the correct message here. Okay, so we have wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, accelerating movement. Okay, that did come up reversed for me. So I will read the reversed. That's 42. So it's interesting. This card was actually 32, and I just pulled 42. So exactly 10 numbers apart. Instead of feeling inspired and ready to catch this great wave of power, to work with this surge of natural energy, you may be fearful, intimidated, spending precious energy convincing yourself why it is not the right time. All your fears may be surfacing and urging you to stay safe. And you may simply do anything you can to hide or avoid this wave, or dive deep below till it passes, or paddle out beyond where it cannot be caught. You may also feel it is inevitable that anything this powerful will harm you, but the truth is, Leo, these are excuses. It is time to turn, to paddle hard, and to catch the wave. Work through the fears and know that they serve you not at all. For too long you have practiced and claimed you wished for this moment. Now it is here. It can now be taken. You have more strength and balance and ability than you think. So, I'll read you the extended message. It is time for you to seek out and optimize the power of natural cycles as a great wave of power is gathering. And instead of being a voyeur as it passes by, watching and observing as you have so often done, you can now catch this wave, rise up high, and find yourself traveling and moving at a great pace through the many changes you have sought to make. This is a time of triumph, of harnessing and directing, of asserting your will, and knowing what it is that you want. The power is gathering. It will be here soon. Decide now what it is you want, for you can move in the direction of dreams and succeed at this amazing, impressive time. Rise up, because you too have power and you too are a part of this great cycle. It is a glorious time to participate and be at the forefront. Feel the force within you match the power that approaches you. Together, when fused, there can be a great time of progress and magic. So, it seems like you need to learn how to work with your power, use your potential as well as the force of this wave. And when you do this, you can travel great and vast distances, maintain balance, enjoy life, and know that you can set a direction that is in harmony with your great source of natural energy. When you receive this card, know that a great and powerful wave of energy is gathering. You must feel it out, find it, move towards it, find the space to take off, and then paddle with all your strength so as to be gathered up by the wave as an ally. This will take courage. No hesitation. No allowing the wave to toss you, to turn you, and drag you under. This is not the time for inertia or what will be will be. This is a time to set the course, gather your strength, and truly exert yourself. In doing so, you will be on the wave and working with it, riding it, graceful and powerful. When you have caught it, rise to your feet as you humans can, or reach out your arms and direct where the energy gathering behind you will take you. It is your choice. This great energy must not be wasted. This is the time you have waited for. Do not let it pass you by. Paddle, swim, and take off into your glorious, self-determined life. So this is all about directing the energy in your life in the way that you want it to go. And I feel that this outcome is positive for you because I feel like you do have lots of options, Leo. And I feel that you are doubting your own abilities. Perhaps you have temptations before you and some things that other people may be doing or not doing. But regardless, I see that you need to harness this energy and just understand how to use your own energy, how to direct your own energy. And when the time is right, the timing will be right. You'll know. So it's just something to pay attention to. All right, Leo, well, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it wasn't too confusing for you. I will be posting the love forecast soon, so stay tuned for those in January. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at thegoodthebadandthetarot@gmail.com or leave me a message below. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. Bye-bye.